People invest in a life coach for lots of different reasons and at lots of different types of times in their life. You may choose to invest in a life coach when you feel overwhelmed. And here's the nifty thing about life coaching as opposed to seeing someone really, really specific like a business coach or a tennis coach. A tennis coach is going to help you improve your tennis game or learn faster than you would on your own. But a tennis coach can't help you decide if you want to play tennis or soccer or golf or sit on the couch. So a life coach looks at your entire life, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with other people, your work, whether you're in alignment with your values, what your hopes and dreams are, what action you're taking towards your hopes and dreams. And when you're overwhelmed, a life coach is able to really support you to ground in the moment, get really, really clear about what matters for now. So setting priorities based on your actual life circumstances and the time that you've got available, and plotting a path from where you are to where you want to be. Because here's the thing, we're not really great at seeing our own blind spots. So there's that saying, can't see the forest for the trees, and we don't see our blind spots in two ways. We don't see the things that we're doing where we're getting in our own way, or sometimes we do see them but we don't actually know what to do about them. So a life coach can help with both of those. They've got that ability to step back and see what you're doing that's helping and what you're doing that's not helping. And if you know what you're doing that's not helping, but you don't know how to do it differently, well, they can help you with those changes in patterns, changes of thoughts, and change in behaviour. But the other blind spots we don't see, and I see this all the time in my business, is we have blind spots around our own brilliance. So we tend to not see our amazing qualities, our own genius, and a life coach can pick you up on that as well. A really good time to see a life coach is when you know that you've got a skills gap between where you are and where you want to be. So let's imagine that you've got one significant relationship or several relationships that aren't going the way that you want them to go. And you understand that you're part of the dynamics of those relationships, either because you keep choosing the same type of person or because you continue to train people to treat you the same way. Either way, there's a part that you're playing. And a life coach who has got wisdom and expertise in this area can really help you to own your part, teach you how to feel your feelings, digest them, understand the nutrient value in there, and communicate to other people in a way that stimulates connection, a way that stimulates understanding, and a way that stimulates real intimacy and the ability to move forward. So learning how to communicate in a way that works for you instead of contributing to the patterns that you're really sick of, otherwise you wouldn't be thinking, how can I do this differently? Another really good time to hire a life coach is when you know what to do. It isn't a skills gap, but you're not actually doing what you know would help. And I see people in this situation all the time. They're generally naturally quite proactive people. They've got a goal and they're just not taking the action that they know would make it happen. And it's really easy for me to see what's in the way, and there's a series of things that we can do. And the coaching relationship is about opening up whatever the limitation is or whatever the misalignment is so that they're not self-motivated, and also providing an accountability relationship so that they arrive at where they want to be. So that's some of the reasons why looking at investing in a life coach is such a great idea. If that's something that you want to explore, please feel free to book yourself in for a discovery session with me, and we can take all these general ideas and talk about you, your life circumstances, and what you want to achieve in this coming year.